So far, today does not seem like my day for recording, but we're gonna plow through it anyway, my dudes. So hello everyone. It's been about a year now, I believe, maybe more. I'm really sorry. That wasn't my intention, but if any of you are my age and you're like an adult and you have responsibilities and you can't get to all the fun stuff that you like to do because you have to, make a living and whatever, fun stuff. That's not really fun. But today I'm bringing you a speed paint. It is of 2p, 1p US UK. I actually asked you guys for suggestions on my community tab here on YouTube, and also I put up a questions thingy on Instagram, which got a lot more responses since that's where I'm most active, not this graveyard apparently. And you guys sent in not a lot of suggestions, but like enough for me to kind of get an idea of what I should draw, like what I wanted to draw, because I didn't know what I wanted to do. Because I knew what topic I wanted to talk about today, but I did not know what to draw to go with it. But the 2p, 1p made sense to me. No one specifically suggested that, but there's a few people that suggested US UK, someone suggested 2p US UK, so I was like, sick, we'll do that. I also got some requests for My Hero Academia, which I'm sorry, I'm not super into anymore. I haven't caught up with the latest season, I have not seen the new movie yet, but believe me, I hear and see all about it. Not just on the internet, but at my job. Which is a great segue into what we're talking about today. So some of you probably, I don't know, some of you may know where I work actually, because I don't keep it a secret. I don't try and hide it because I'm like kind of proud of it. But as of like recently-ish, I guess, because it used to be in my like Instagram bio and stuff, and then I was like, this is kind of weird for me to have. What if people come and find me? Or like, what if like the company like finds me? I don't know. I like a weird fear. But yeah, so y'all should know where I work. Unless you're new. Hello, I'm Katie. Nice to meet you. I'm not gonna say specifically where I work because again, like I don't want the company to find out. I don't want this to come up on somebody's desk and they'll be like, why is this person slandering us? But I'm not slandering them. I'm just complaining, really. But if you're new and you don't know where I work, I will tell you it is a retail clothing store for all the edgy kids, I guess is the best way to put it. Very popular here in the US. So that's where I work. And this whole video today, I don't know what I'm gonna title this video yet, but I made you guys wait like 2 months for this, but I really just wanted to wait until things were like finalized and stuff like that. But I'm quitting my job. Whee! Finally saying it like to the internet. Like, you guys don't necessarily need to know this, but like, I don't know, there's things I wanted to talk about that I felt were important and might help other people in kind of my position. So yes, I am quitting my job, but I'm not necessarily fully quitting just yet, even though I do have another job lined up and I start training there in like a couple of weeks. Let's just kind of like give this a whole like rundown quick. So my current job that I'm leaving, I love it. I love my job. I love my coworkers. I love the merchandise that I sell. I love like my discount is really sick. Obviously, all my clothes are from where I work. Like, it's just where I'm meant to be. I can dye my hair, I can have as many piercings and tattoos as I want. I can pretty much wear whatever I want. Like, it's like the chillest job. The music that we play is like, it's great. I'm not listening to country music on repeat for like hours, at like a department store or something, or like, I don't know, like just not good music. Actually where I found water parks, but whatever. So yeah, TLDR, love my job. Not a lot of complaints. I have a few complaints, but not many. So leaving my job is a really big decision for me, and it's really hard. And it's hard for my coworkers too. I didn't want to like suddenly drop the ball on them one day and like just give them a big surprise with not enough time to like prepare or anything. I told them that I was leaving probably in December. So it's been, 3 or 4 months now since telling them, and we're all prepared. But they also kind of convinced me to like stay also. My actual position, what I am at this job, is I am an assistant manager. Part-time, mind you, because we're a small store, so we're not allowed to have a full-time assistant manager, which is kind of, blah, because then I wouldn't have to leave, but I do, because I need a full-time job. But they've convinced me to stay on as like a regular associate and to work once every other week or once every 2 weeks, basically. And I have said yes to that, even though I know deep down it's probably not going to work out with what my new job schedule is going to be like. And that kind of, it sucks, but like I wanted to try it out for my coworkers because again, I really love them. They're like another family to me. And the reason why I don't think it's gonna work out with my new job situation is because 1, it's full-time, 2, it's overnights. So basically my whole schedule is gonna be flip-flopped. And usually the best time for associates to work would be, like noon or like 2 in the afternoon. But when I start working my other job, that is gonna be like midnight or 2 in the morning for me. And I would still, like if I work during the weekdays, that means I'd still have to work at my new job like that day anyway. And like weekends are gonna be like my time off now, and so I can work on the weekends. It's just like a whole ordeal or whatever. Blech. And I know that I have coworkers from this store and from the store that I first started at, hello, that might be watching this. And I just wanted to acknowledge you guys because y'all are really cool, and I hope y'all are doing great. That's another reason why I've been kind of nervous about putting this video out, because I knew they would be watching maybe. Who knows, but like I just want to be, safe. I have nothing against them. They're like the best people ever, honestly. I'm not gonna lie. But that is where I'm at. So I'm quitting my job, but like not quitting my job. The title might end up being a little clickbaity, but in the end I am like basically leaving my job. I'm giving up my position that I feel like I've worked kind of hard for. I feel like my first promotion was kind of handed to me. I worked at my current store for like a week and they were like, hey, do you want to, get promoted? I'm like, oh, sure. And then I got promoted again like a year later to assistant, and I was like, whoa! I was so excited and I was so proud of it, and I'm still really proud of it. Like, middle school Katie is like screaming, and right now she's screaming at me for leaving my job. But you know what, middle school Katie, when you're an adult and you have bills to pay, you'll understand. So, y'all might be asking yourselves, why, Katie? Why are you leaving? And I will tell you why. 1, the pay is not great for a part-time assistant manager. If I want to continue working that job, I would need a second job to, make ends meet, basically. And I did try that. I worked at a pet store, not the 2 big chains that you guys know, but I worked at a pet store. And I didn't know it existed until I lived in the cities. And it's not a bad pet store, I really like them, and the people there are really nice. But whenever I worked there, normally closing shifts, which are fine, but I would be the only cashier, there would be 1 manager on duty, and then there'd be an animal care person in the back helping, taking care of animals and helping people like, adopt new animals and stuff. And I was usually up front by myself, and I was super bored, and it really sucked. I didn't get to know really anyone that worked there, and I didn't really feel like I belonged there, which kind of sucked. And I wish I could have stayed there, but also, like, my schedule at that place wasn't lining up with my main job, and sometimes I'd work for like a week or two with no days off. I'd be working both jobs in the same day, and I didn't really get any time to like, you know, take a break, and it was really rough on me, and all my roommates noticed, and I mean, I really wanted to quit, but like I didn't want to give up so easily. But I actually worked there for like 4 months. I didn't realize how long I had actually worked there for. It felt like a month to me, but it had been longer. But my roommates helped me convince myself to, you know, quit that job because it just wasn't working out for me. And I feel really bad, but I still shop there and I still visit. So that's one reason. I've asked for a raise at my main job before. They just can't give me what I need, basically. I'm not gonna go into specifics on how much I get paid or whatever, but it's not enough. Once our lease is up with our roommates, it's gonna be just me and T and our animals and stuff, and it's not gonna be enough to cover like my bills and utilities and groceries and gas. Like, it's just not gonna work out for me, and I'm fully aware of that, and it's a good thing I'm aware of that, because some people would probably try to ignore that and try and make things work, and just like, you know, things wouldn't end well for them probably. So there's that. That's the main gripe I have about this job, I guess, is I can't be full-time and they can't give me the money, or I guess like the pay that I need to survive decently without roommates. Another reason why, like another kind of like big-ish reason, I guess, is because I am so tired. I'm so tired of helping people, so tired of dealing with people, and most of the time, like, our customers, don't get me wrong, they're really sweet. Most of them are just teenagers with their parents, and like the store is like their, like, you know, it's like their safe haven, it's like their favorite place to go to in the mall, and you know, they just have a good time there. But, you know, sometimes you get those Karens that come into the store and just ruin your whole fucking day. And I'm not about that anymore. I have gotten too many arguments with customers, mostly, you know, Karens. And I have cried too many times. And I'm just over it. I'm also very much an introverted person. So, you know, talking to people every day and strangers and stuff like that, it kind of takes a lot out of me. And I don't feel like I have enough time to like recover from that, like to recharge, you know, as we introverts do. We need time to recharge. So basically I'll go to work and then I'll come home and I'll just be really exhausted and not want to do anything because I've been socially exhausted, basically. And that was like another thing that was kind of big for me to notice, because, you know, I didn't really think about that before. And then there was one time I was just like, damn, like I'm so tired. And that was kind of rough for me to, you know, accept. A lot is happening right now. They're all very good changes though. Like, I'm not mad. It's gonna be very good for us, and I'm very excited to, you know, get a set schedule, make more money, and be able to work on things that I want to work on, and not worry about finding time, and not worry about being too socially exhausted. I might be physically exhausted at this new job, but I won't be socially exhausted, hopefully. Because I won't be dealing with customers. Sorry for not uploading. I know I've like teased videos before in the past. It's because I start working on something and I get really excited about it and I really want to show it, and so I give a little teaser and then it just never, you know, comes to fruition, and I'm really sorry about that. But hopefully now I will be able to make the things I want to make. I've had a few video ideas that I haven't even started yet, but I want to like tell people about besides T, and I'm really excited to show them and like make them. I guess I should make them first before I show them. But yes, I have things in the works. A couple things, a couple updates, I suppose, like other updates. I do want to try making a speed paint a month. Before, when I first recorded this and I had everything ready, but I was still waiting for like final things with my new job. I had another speed paint that I was gonna start making. I had it like, I have some footage of it right now. I don't have any like audio recorded for it, but I was making another speed paint just because I was like, I don't know when I'm gonna be able to put this one out. But I completely forgot where my mind went. I'm so sorry. Basically, I wanted to make a speed paint once a month this year. I have clearly messed up already because we are now in March and I'm now putting out one speed paint. So maybe if I ever have time, I'll have to catch up for January and February, but we'll see what happens. I might ask you guys again for like suggestions on what you want to see from me, like what I should draw. I might do some more Q&A stuff. I was gonna do a Q&A at the end of this video, but I asked for questions so long ago. I really don't want to go back into my archive on Instagram and look for them, so I'm sorry, but y'all will have your chance to ask questions again very soon. Don't worry about it. I got you guys. I care about you. I want to hear what you want to know and what you have to say. I think that is kind of it for this video. I just realized I did not talk about like why I wanted to like make this video. So we're gonna talk about that quick. The video is not ending yet. I'm so sorry. So the whole reason why I wanted to make this video and tell you guys about my job switching over and stuff like that was because I guess I just wanted to let you guys know that like this is like a weird like life lesson, I guess, and it's not very, you know, clear cut. It's just kind of like some advice I wanted to give, I guess. So like I'm gonna be 23 in like a week or so. I don't know. I can't do math. No one likes you when you're 23. Thanks, Blink-182. I graduated high school and I did not go to college afterwards because I was gonna take a break. And then I just never ended up going to college, and I don't know if I ever want to go to college. And I feel like it's so put into our heads, at least when I was in school. I don't know if it still is, you know, now in 2020, but it was so put into our heads that like once you graduate high school you have to go to college for like 4 more years or however many more years you have to be in schooling for your future profession, and after you graduate college then you have to get a job in that field and yada yada. And I didn't follow that path because I'm an artist and I wanted to go to art school, and art school just wasn't gonna work out for me because it was too expensive and I just didn't feel like going to school for 4 more years, you know. I just suffered 4 years of high school and like 12 years of schooling in general. Like, why would I want to keep going? So I did not want to go to college. I don't have a degree besides my diploma. And I guess I just want people to know that it's okay that you don't know what you want to do, and it's okay that like you've worked a few shitty jobs and stuff like that. I personally have made it like a life choice at this point. I don't want to work a job that I'm gonna hate, you know? I don't want to dread going into work. I don't want to dread going into work because I'm gonna, you know, see this one coworker that I really don't like. But now that I'm an adult and I live on my own and I have to take care of myself, I also need a job that I enjoy, but also a job that is going to sustain myself, I guess. I don't know the proper phrasing. And if I find a job, like the job that I am leaving, and it basically hits all of the points that I need, except for like, you know, making enough money to survive, I have to, you know, make the best decision for me. And the best decision for me was to leave and to find a different job that's gonna, you know, meet all of my needs. And I can't say for sure that this new job is gonna meet all of my needs. I haven't really said anything about it. It's basically like cleaning. I'm not gonna get too into it, but it's cleaning, and I hate cleaning. My parents own a cleaning business. I've cleaned like all of my life, so cleaning isn't my favorite thing, but this is like a slightly different type of cleaning, so I'm gonna give it a go. I'll be working with my roommate, so it's not like I don't know anyone, and it's gonna be overnights, which is a thing I've always wanted to try out because I'm definitely a night person, but also it's like a job where I can do the tasks that I need to get done and not be interrupted by like a customer that needs my help. And I think all of that sounds really good for me. So you might have a job, like I just said, that, you know, meets almost all of your requirements except for, you know, making enough money to sustain yourself. And you need to learn and decide to make the decision on whether you want to keep struggling or if you want to better yourself. And I wanted to better myself, and I think that you should do that as well. And that's basically why I wanted to make this video. I know this whole video maybe seems like really dramatic, like, oh, I'm quitting my job, but like, I felt like there was kind of a lesson to it too. I guess this is actually the end of the video now, hopefully. I'm gonna do some final things here, and then we will end this. So yes, speed paint once a month. I don't know when I will be asking for more suggestions on what to draw. I might finish that one that I was already doing anyway, or I might just, you know, wait. But who knows. I want to do more actual YouTube-esque videos. Like, I want to like give you guys like a makeup tutorial because I keep getting asked. I want to do that. I just need like proper equipment to do that, I guess. I don't have anything to do that. I'd probably want to wait until after roommate stuff is done anyway, so we'll probably stick with speed paints for a hot minute. I do want to make at least one animatic or PV this year. We'll see if I can make that happen. I'm hoping I can. It just takes a lot of effort to make any of that. So there's that. I think that's all I can contribute on my end. My commissions are almost always open. I've been wanting to update my prices again. I always, like, near the end of the year I make them super cheap, but I kind of wanted to, you know, up the prices again. But right now, if anyone's interested, I believe my commissions are $15 or $20 and you get like a full color situation. So it's a pretty sweet deal. Maybe later in the year, if I get more traction on my commissions, I will up those prices, but right now they are $20. And I think it's $5 extra for like an extra character and stuff, but that's what I've got. Otherwise, as for social media, you can follow me on Instagram, of course. That is where I'm probably the most active for you guys. And my Instagram is katie.hime. I also have like an art Tumblr. I don't really use it anymore, but sometimes I spam it with stuff. And that should be at KatieHime Draws. I'll put it up on the screen because I don't remember exactly how it's like spelt or whatever. And I've also been trying to get more, not more active, but kind of get an archive of art going on DeviantArt again. Not my previous accounts, I made a new one. It's just KatieHime, all one word. I'll put links and whatever in my description. What else can I promote? I'm gonna promote T's web series that's gonna be coming out this year. We don't know when, but you know, I want to promote that because I'm very excited for it. He's worked super hard on it, if you don't know. He's been working on it for like basically 10 years, and it's gonna be sick. And he's doing a lot of like careful research. All the characters are so cool. I'm so excited for everything to be out there and for you guys to see it. So excited for him. But yeah, so all of the social media for that is at SKYPHORIA. I will put all the links and stuff in the description again. I'll maybe put some stuff on the screen. Who knows what I'm gonna do? I don't know yet. And then of course you can just follow T. Even he like doesn't need me to help promote him, but like, you know, he's at Captain Jelly Roll or at Captain T Roll. That is all I officially have for you guys. Thank you so much for supporting me after all these years and stuff. Not just on YouTube, but also like with my art in general. It means a lot to me, and it really, you know, motivates me to keep going, even if I don't update as frequently as I want to. Feel free to leave a comment about something. I don't know, maybe what you're excited for in 2020, even though we're 3 months in now. But yeah, like and subscribe, I don't really care. I'm just doing this all for fun. If I make money off of it, that's cool, but that's not my main goal. I just want to have fun, and I want to create. So thank you guys again, and I will hopefully see you all soon. Bye!